Good day and welcome to JNN's Headline News. I'm Kodian Barrett. In the headlines at this time, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has revealed that the state of emergency in St. James has been instrumental in the reduction of the average daily murder rate across the island. Mr. Holness disclosed that during the state of emergency from January 1 to July 7, 2018, the St. James Police Division accounted for 51 murders, a 67% decrease when compared to the corresponding period in 2017. The state of emergency was prompted by 336 murders in the parish last year. The Prime Minister also noted that 46 firearms have been recovered in St. James up to July 13. Meanwhile, opposition leader Dr. Peter Phillips expressed his concern about the cost associated with the state of emergency. He argued that, based on figures presented by the Prime Minister, the cost of the operations by the Jamaica Constabulary Force alone was $31 million per month, which in 7 months would equate to $250 million for St. James only. The current state of emergency in St. James expires on August 2, and the extension will run through to October 31. All 52 members of Parliament who were present on Tuesday voted in favor of the resolution to extend the state of emergency for an additional 60 days in the 2 special zones. A second King Alarm security officer has been fired for improper conduct following the recent incident at Burma Estate in St. Andrew, during which licensed firearm holder Andrew Woolery was disarmed and physically assaulted. At a press conference last week, King Alarm's Managing Director John Piazar outlined disciplinary action taken against the guards found guilty of offences during the altercation. In the meantime, Peter Champagny, the attorney representing Woolery, has maintained that his client did nothing wrong. In the murder trial appeal of Vybz Kartel and his co-accused, attorney Valerie Nikita Robertson is set out to discredit the prosecution witness by presenting evidence that Mr. Adidja Palmer was on record to be at the St. Andrews Memorial Hospital at 7:48 p.m., while the witness claimed he was at Havendale at 7:52 p.m. Mrs. Nita Robertson is, on Tuesday, accused the judge who had presided over his murder trial of committing several errors and slip-ups, which, when combined, resulted in the entertainer being placed at a disadvantage. Palmer, Andre St. John, Kahira Jones, and Sean Storm Campbell were convicted in 2014 of murder in relation to the death of Clive Lizard Williams at a house in Havendale, St. Andrew in August 2011. They are currently before the court seeking to have their convictions overturned. The former general manager of Melina Braco Village Resort in Trelawney, Demetrius Kosvogiannis, has been discharged with fraud-related offences. He was arrested on his return to the island on Monday at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston by financial crime investigators. The former manager, who quit his job in May, is charged with obtaining credit by false pretense and breaches of the Revenue Administration Act. A date is to be set for him to appear in court. According to the police, the activities go back to 2010. The Ministries of Justice and National Security now have joint portfolio responsibility for the handling of human trafficking. Cabinet gave approval due to the fact that the Ministry of Justice is the current chair of the National Task Force Against Trafficking in Persons. The plan is for the Ministry of Justice to provide support to the Ministry of National Security. Human trafficking is considered a transnational crime with the primary objective of gaining profit through the exploitation of persons. And in international news, the 12 members of the football team and their coach, who spent more than 2 weeks trapped underground in a flooded cave network in northern Thailand, have appeared in public for the first time since their ordeal. The boys, who were discharged from the hospital on Wednesday, addressed the world's media at a specially arranged press conference. Dressed in matching team shirts, the boys and their coach appeared happy and relaxed as they took their place on a large purpose-built stage alongside a medical team and specialist doctors. Sitting beside the boys were the Thai Navy SEALs who stayed inside the cave with them once they were found. And that's it for Headline News. Join us at 8 p.m. for more details in Frontline News. I'm Cody Ann Barrett, wishing you pleasant viewing.